Yeah, so good evening. Yes, indeed. Good evening. Yeah, Naikawa. Naikawa. The temperature, the temperature keeps increasing politically. The temperature keeps increasing politically. I want to commend my fellow social media advocates, social media political activists. You are really doing a good job. No, I must recognize. Ala mulebombesha, mulebombesha. You are posting articles almost every hour. Almost every hour. Back to back. And truth be told, it requires more effort from us, because now your strategy, I've seen your strategy now, you don't have substance to discuss. You don't have a leader to sell. You don't have a leader to sell. I wish I could mention names of the people I'm talking about, but nala mineka fena muishiba, those who are opposing, because it looks like we don't have soldiers on the ground. We don't have boots on the ground, but we have soldiers on social media. Opo muli pa social media, coming up with all sorts of negative narratives. All sorts of negative narratives. But background, there is no opposition. The opposition that we have in Zambia is concentrated on social media. There are few individuals, not so many, but there are few individuals. But these individuals are kind of filling up the gap that is created by lack of leadership in the opposition. So there are these people who are busy on social media, just opposing. They don't belong. They don't have a particular credible opposition party or grouping that they belong to. They are just on social media against President Hakainde Hichilema and the UPND. I want you to follow me very well here. In Zambia, at the moment, we don't have an opposition that is on the ground really to give challenge to the UPND. We don't have. On the ground, we don't have. And a good example is what is happening in Chawama. You see, in Chawama, we have by-elections. If you go there in Chawama, you don't have that opposition on the ground really fighting. You don't have it. You don't have that. I don't know, I've not followed much of what is happening in Kasama, but in Chawama, and I want to say congratulations to the UPND. You are working very hard in Chawama. Please keep it up. I'm seeing credible people there. All of you senior party officials must show yourself in Chawama. All of you senior party members in Chawama, in UPND, must show yourself up there, because that by-election is very important. That by-election is not about whoever UPND candidate has been fielded in that constituency. That by-election is important because it is opening doors to the campaign time. It is opening doors to the campaign time. So we need to make sure that UPND wins that by-election, with a landslide, so that it can boost the confidence. It can boost the confidence of the people in Chawama and beyond. So don't take it lightly. Chawama, you must go out there and fight. Equally, Kasama, is it chairperson or mayor? Even there, we must make sure that we get that seat and we win it convincingly, because we need to maintain the support that we have in the other region. This issue of saying only Southern is the stronghold. No, UPND is here to rule. UPND is a ruling party. UPND has got very good policies that it is running. So we need to make sure that we command national support. We command national support. And so no place should be left to say, no, this is not a UPND stronghold. No, there is no opposition. There is no PF. So every inch in Zambia must be a UPND stronghold. Every inch at the moment must be the UPND stronghold. So don't sit back and get comfortable to say, no, even if we don't win, because, that is not a UPND stronghold. No, UPND is a ruling party. Hakainde Hichilema is the president of Zambia. And we must show that the entire country is behind Hakainde Hichilema. We must make sure that. We must make sure of that. Now, somebody will say, but you are opposition. How can you say that? Well, there is a time for me now. My concentration is developing our country, is national unity. That is my problem, my issue now. I am not saying we go into a one-party state. No, I'm not saying that. But we need to have some stability at the leadership level. I've been talking about this. We need to have some stability at the leadership level. This issue of just changing leaders is not helping our country. So for some time, let's maintain, some stability at the leadership level. Let's give support to Hakainde Hichilema so that we can push, our developmental agenda. We can have that national unity. That is where I stand. So please, UPND, do everything in your powers to make sure that Chawama, we win, with an outright majority, a landslide victory in Chawama, a landslide victory in Kasama. Let us make sure we do that. We need to focus on developing the country, not these political bickering. There will come a time for the opposition. At the moment, we don't have the opposition. So we cannot be talking about the opposition, when we don't have the capacity. We don't have the capacity. We don't have the capacity at the moment. So there is no opposition to talk about. There is no opposition to talk about. Let us just support Hakainde Hichilema. Let us support the UPND. Please make sure these by-elections open us with a bang into the election time, because soon after these elections, we are opening campaigns for the 2026 general elections. And this, I'm declaring where this is my position. This is my position. And I'm speaking as a politician. I've declared, I want President Hakainde Hichilema to continue. I want UPND to continue. I want President Hakainde Hichilema to have a national support. This, I'm declaring, I'm telling you what I want as a politician. Not not as a Christian, not as a Catholic, but as a politician. Unfortunately, the situation that I've faced is such that I have an archbishop who is politically working against my interest. And these interests that I'm talking about here, they are not mine alone. There are a lot of other people who agree with me, who are actually supporting Hakainde Hichilema, who are actually supporting the UPND. There are a lot of them out there. It's not only me. But we have an archbishop who is fighting to remove Hakainde Hichilema and the UPND out of power. And this is where the conflicts between me and the archbishop begins. Because tonight I want you to understand what is my problem with the archbishop. My problem with the archbishop, before I even talk about the highlights, is that my archbishop has become a political player. He has become a political player. Here I am declaring, I am looking in this camera, wherever you are watching me, whether on YouTube or TikTok or Facebook, I am declaring that from a political point of view, I want Hakainde Hichilema to continue. I want UPND to continue. As a politician, not as a Catholic. Here the issue of being Catholic is irrelevant. Well, it is relevant because, I bring the values that I learn as a Catholic. But really, it is about politics. And I have found myself in a situation where my archbishop, he is working against the things that I am working for. He is opposing my political aspirations, my political agenda. I know some of you say, no, but you are doing this so that you can come back. Whatever the reason, they are political. Whatever the reasons, they are political. Whether I want to come back, whatever the reasons, they are political. Whether and therefore in Chito, whatever in Chito and therefore, I am my politics. I'm a politician. The job that I'm looking for is not to be a catechist, is not to be a sacrist, is not to be a priest, is not to be a bishop. No. If whatever, because your argument will be no, because yes, whatever it is political. It is political. And the Archbishop Dr. Alick Banda, he is coming into conflict with my political aspirations by being a political player. That is where I have a problem. The Archbishop Dr. Alick Banda is a political player. And you must be able to differentiate advocacy for the good of the people generally. You must be able to differentiate it from being an active political player. The Catholic Church and any other church or any person, has a right to do advocacy for the people. You have the right. The archbishop or anybody or any priest, they have the right to do advocacy for the people. They have the right. But where the problem comes in is when you start moving away from advocacy to being political player. How do you become political player? You become a political player when you start being biased. We have got a number of politicians in Zambia. And the moment you, as a cleric or as a church leader, start choosing to say, no, I want that one, and you start running utuma clandestine activities in favor of one political party, you have become a political player. That is not advocacy. You have got the right to talk about any issue, and I will not object to any clergy that advocates for the good of the people. But the moment you start choosing, you start favoring others, even if it is me, I don't agree with you. Even you have heard me here on this platform. I have disowned some of these so-called men of God who want to come and entice me into, some religious kind of support. I am against. You have seen me. I have stood to campaign. But you never saw me during the time of campaigns going in any church and flashing cameras and videos showing myself. No, you have not. You won't see that. You won't see that. The pictures that you will see me in church is me before the statue of Mother Mary. And my message when I do that is mostly, to encourage people in faith. Mostly. It is not about using the church for my political aggrandizement, for my political mileage. I don't do that. And I condemn these politicians who go in churches to campaign. I condemn that. I've condemned it. And unfortunately, many politicians have done this. They have gone that route of going to churches, and campaign there. Zambia, at the moment, a lot of politicians are going to campaign in the churches. Me, I'm against that. And these church leaders, they like to invite. No, we are inviting you to come and pray with us. We are inviting you to come and pray with us. Most of the times, when they invite you, what they tell you, no, we are building a church, so if you can help us with iron sheets. I think, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. Approach me for whatever help that you need without calling me, no, come and pray with us. Hey, come and pray with us. Some of them, they're actually very honest to tell you, no, I want to nishibe. Hey, I want to nishibe. They are actually honest. But I am against that. I am against that. You don't see me, patronizing churches to campaign. I am against it. Because from my perspective, the church must not meddle in politics. Must not meddle in politics. And meddling in politics, in this instance, I'm not saying don't talk about political issues. No, talk about them. But the moment you start segregating, you start being biased to say, no, we want this one and not this one, you are already going astray as a church. And this is where I have a problem with my archbishop, because my archbishop is a political player who is supporting a particular political party, particular individuals against the other. This is where I have a problem. Before I even talk about the Hilux. And I'm not talking here just because, I'm doing politics. I'm saying things which are not true against Archbishop Dr. Alick Banda. No, I am being honest here. I am being honest. It's not that I'm saying falsehoods here. No, I'm not saying falsehoods. I would not lie against Alick Banda if at all it is not true, or if at all I don't have evidence to substantiate this. I'm telling you, I would not say that. I am saying this because in my political activities, in my political meetings, I have encountered Alick Banda. And all the time that I've encountered Alick Banda in my political activism, I have encountered him. He is behind the scenes. I've had situations where people are coming up to say, no, for you to become a presidential candidate, you must go and meet Dr. Alick Banda. I have had issues where people are coming up to say, no, this one cannot be president because Dr. Alick Banda has said this and that. So he is a political player. He is a political player, and I can challenge anyone. I don't want to give the details for the respect that I have for himself as an archbishop and, of course, other people. But I am telling you, not hearsay, but experience. As a politician, he has become a political sponsor. He has become a political sponsor. Political sponsor, not a political sponsor with money. Political sponsor with blessings. That if Alick Banda endorses you, he will speak positively of you. What he has is his position. He's a political sponsor using his position as an archbishop. That is not right. That is not right. And I'm emphasizing that I'm not talking from without. I have met Alick Banda. I have encountered Alick Banda in the political field, except, of course, not openly. And this is why I'm restraining myself not to devour, because I must be responsible. What is confidential is confidential. Whether it is political or not political, what is confidential is confidential. So even if it is in politics, confidence is important. You can't just become, no, that day, whatever. No, even if it is politics, if it is confidential, it is confidential. And all I can tell you is that he is a political player. He is a political player. Away from that, I can speak of what is in the public domain. What is in the public domain? Clearly, we have seen the kind of statements that Alick Banda issues regarding President Hakainde Hichilema and the UPND. They are very strong. Which is why, in return, he has attracted name calling, such as being called as a Lucifer. Why have people called him Lucifer? It is because of his strong statements that he has been issuing against certain individuals. And in response, that's how they have ended up calling him Lucifer. I'm not justifying that. It is wrong. But look, we must also be honest to look at on his side. Because the problem that is there is that we are saying, no, you can't talk about the Archbishop. You can't talk about the Archbishop. You can't talk the Archbishop. But the Archbishop himself, he is the aggressor here. He's a political aggressor. He's the aggressor. He is doing things that are agitating politicians, including myself. Because certainly, Alick Banda, he doesn't support me. He has got other people that he supports. So what do you want me to do? As a politician, I have an archbishop who is not supporting me. He's supporting somebody else. And I know that he's actively working to promote this other person. You tell me, yes, I'm Catholic, but I'm a politician as well. I'm a politician. I also want to advance my political ambitions. I also want to advance my political agenda. I want to do that. Now I have an archbishop who is against my agenda, my political agenda, my political ambitions. What do I do? I should keep quiet and allow him to continue doing his political campaigns. Should I do that? A lot of you have spoken, and I'm responding. In the topics that I bring, they emanate from what people are saying and my interaction with people. So I've got a number of text messages, a number of people talking to me about this. Mostly I am avoiding engaging, but I'm responding to you that the Archbishop is a political player. And me, as a politician, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Sit back and watch him? No, I'm not going to do that, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I'm not going to do that. Very, very clearly, here, I'm supporting Hakainde Hichilema. No two ways about it. I'm supporting Hakainde. For whatever reason that you may want, I don't care. I don't care what reason you may think of. It's okay. It's okay. The point is that I'm supporting Hakainde Hichilema. I've seen others are busy, posting to my old videos, whatever I said. Hey, but this day you said this, and you are busy sending me Utuma links. If somebody posts a link of what I said in the past, where I said Hakainde Hichilema is a dictator, Hakainde Hichilema is running a government of crooks, Hakainde Hichilema mythomania. I said all that. I said all that. But you have to understand that politics are dynamic. Politics change. Politics change, just like when you are playing for Manchester. When you are playing for Manchester, you will wear a Manchester jersey. You will score against the other teams that play with Manchester. You will work very hard because you are playing for Manchester. For Manchester, you will work very hard. You will use all your skill to make sure that Manchester wins. If at some point Manchester does not look after you well, if at one point Manchester disappoints you in one way or the other, you are not happy with Manchester, you are free to leave Manchester and go to Chelsea. And but that day you said the Chelsea is a Finnish team. You said the coach for Chelsea is useless. You said, well, yes, I was with Manchester. And Manchester has let me down. Manchester is not winning. They are not lifting cups. I want to be with a winning team. So I've joined Madrid. And you are bringing up those to my videos when I was dribbling for Manchester. Yes, I was dribbling. I was scoring. Hey, look at this guy. This guy used to play for Manchester. You see how he was scoring. You see how he was dribbling. Yes, I was dribbling. Yes. Enjoy those videos. Bring them. I don't even delete them. You are posting them on my page. Bring them as much as possible. Bring them. I don't care. Today, I'm supporting Hakainde Hichilema. And I'm doing everything to support Hakainde Hichilema. Kuno, na wila. Nipamacha panonderanda. Nipamacha. Nawuka 01. 01. Ganawuka. Ishidala no kulala. Njamukulala, I go to sleep just about 22, 23. 23, most of the times I sleep at 23. 23, 01, nabuka. So 23, 20, 24, 1, I sleep 2 hours, only 2 hours. Nabuka, ninjikala pano nde wata. Using everything that I have in my powers to support Hakainde Hichilema. Is that a crime? No, but you said, yes. I was supporting Arewelerapo. And when I'm supporting Arewelerapo, when I'm supporting Walungu, you can't expect me to praise Hakainde Hichilema. No ways. I have to bring him down. And I'm a politics forever. If you are supporting this other one, you have to bring him down. Na mundu bide, ashukile just that mundu bide, still na dimu kwa tirako kantuan kan. Mundubile is my friend. And I have been supporting him and whatever. Now apa, tetinje bati yo, mundubile. Ni Hakainde Hichilema euliko. Ni Hakainde Hichilema who is the one who should continue. I will not come here and tell you vote for Mundubile. No ways. I will tell you vote for Hakainde Hichilema. Because that is what politics is all about. You can change. All these politicians, you see, at one point or the other, they said something against the other. All these politicians, they said things. Even your Edgar Lungu, he was in UPND. When he was in UPND, he didn't say good things about SATA. He didn't. But he eventually became PF. And he took over from SATA. There are many. If you go, even Sylvia Masebo. Sylvia Masebo was PF during the time of Bassat. Do you think Sylvia Masebo said good things about Hakainde Hichilema? No. And especially, some of them, of course, Tabalanda, so they may not express this, but so some of us who are, actively interacting with people, we will say things that will remain. You will say things that you will keep on playing. I am not bothered. And you are not going to take me back there. I was scoring for you. You are just missing me. You are missing me. You miss the time that I was speaking for you. You miss that. But all you have are memories. You are looking, admiring utuma videos. Yeah, but when you mambala leranda winwai. Yes, I was speaking nicely. Fiale wa makuri imu, fiale miwamina. Nombana fipiribuka. So I am not bothered. Keep bringing those to my videos. Post them on my page. I just look at them and laugh. The fact is, I'm supporting Hakainde Hichilema because whatever I said, wherever I belonged, Hakainde Hichilema proved me wrong. He has proved me wrong. Do you want me to continue? He has proved me wrong. Those people that I was speaking for, where are they? Vambibadi mufrijuko. Vambibadi mufrijuko na remi ebati. Abantu tapana kobaleya. Tabadi wino. What happened? Na imono mbana mwambako ukubusha. You are using now the same strategy. Hakainde Hichilema mulwele. Hakainde Hichilema imulwele. Na mumuno kuboko na kuingira. Na mumuno kuboko imwe bantu. Those strategies will not work. Politics they have. That's where I tell you that you are political amateurs. Running a narrative to say, Hakainde Hichilema is very sick. Hakainde Hichilema refutikira. Whatever. The following day, Hakainde Hichilema is on a rally. How do you look? Then you start now taking screen grabbing. The camera was not showing him. Have you seen his hand? Nonsense. Emu political amateur muchiri mulesambirira. Iweka chair mulesambirira. Learn politics. Those are not agendas you run. They will not take you anywhere. Kwishiba nifishwalala ndapo. You should hire me as your consultant for you to be able to run a sustainable narrative that can bring down somebody. Not ukula ufi wakobati he has been evacuated. Ngani you frustrated into anikane academia. You frustrated academia shishua is a frustrated guy. He's a frustrated guy. Kwati ni ulia gero vale chitantu anikane. Ulia gero vale vepati nkakupa. All of a sudden guys are upa umbi. And then the girl now just remains bitter. He's a bitter guy. He's very bitter against the UPND and Hakainde Hichilema. Yeah? And people tend to take him as a credible guy. But the guy is just a bitter guy. He's a bitter guy, a very bitter guy. I mean, again, stupid politics indeed. How do you go to an extent of start talking about, no, if I say this person is barren, I'm not saying whatever. you're not even making sense. You're not even making sense. Who the hell are you to start talking about, the fecundity of a woman? Who are you? Eh? No, I'm just asking questions. You are just asking questions. Because you lie that he has been evacuated. Next, you see him Aripa Road. And then you say, no, I was just asking questions. What kind of questions is that? You were insinuating. You wanted to create something in the minds of Zambians that this person is very sick. He has been evacuated. But the next day you see him and you start now making excuses. Total nonsense. Ema politics ya upua, ema politics ya kindergarten. You think you are making a point. If Hakainde Hichilema is to be sick, that is up to God. All of us will get sick. Now, it can happen to anyone. It can happen to anyone. So, this issue of, it's useless. You are not even being human. You are not even attracting. Because people sympathize with that person. They sympathize with that person. So, if indeed Hakainde Hichilema is sick and everything, people would sympathize with him. People will sympathize with him. And they will look at you as uncouth if you are emphasizing to say, hey, if you are celebrating his sickness. But unfortunately, you are celebrating a sickness which is not there. You are celebrating a death which is not there. Hakainde Hichilema is here, 2026, pabalo takawapo. So he will be on the ballot. Unless uminelesa, actually decide. And that, we don't have control over. All of us, we have no control over that. We have no control over that. So it is preposterous for you to use that in politics. It is preposterous. It is not something that you should run with. You are bringing that old video where Hakainde Hichilema is questioning the sickness of Basata. At that time, Basata was actually sick. At that time, Basata was absent. He was absent. For 1 month, he was absent. Hakainde Hichilema has not even been absent for a week. He hasn't. Hakainde Hichilema has been working. So there is no comparison. There was a cause for Hakainde Hichilema to question at that time. There was a cause. And I remember I was part of that press conference when Hakainde Hichilema said that. And I knew as well that the man was not well. But Imwe, you are fabricating things. You are fabricating things. You want to create a sickness on Hakainde Hichilema. When he's there, and you are busy now trying to, no, Imwe. Amateur politics. Amateur politics. But you see, these are the kind of things that the Archbishop is in line with. This is where my difference is. Because the Archbishop is entertaining these kind of things. These very people who are fabricating lies against Hakainde Hichilema, these are the people who are supporting the Archbishop. These are the people who are supporting the Archbishop. These are the people who are defending the Archbishop. And these people, they have not just gone as far as attacking Hakainde Hichilema. They are also attacking fellow bishops, other bishops. They are accusing them. Because of the position that Alick Banda has taken, a position where he is biased towards certain politicians against others, he has created a situation where the propaganda machine of those people that Alick Banda is supporting are now demonizing those who are innocent, because I can't even say that some of these bishops that they are attacking have at any point massaged Hakainde Hichilema politically. No. At Archbishop or Bishop Benjamin Piri of Ndola Diocese, I mean, what wrong has he done? That the people that are defending this Alick Banda are busy attacking Benjamin Piri, accusing Benjamin Piri of having had received money, whatever, going to State House, accusing George Lungu of having had received money, going to State House. Now, this is very serious. This is very serious, my brothers and sisters. Because Alick Banda has taken a position against a particular, against the president, let me speak directly, has taken a position against Hakainde Hichilema. It is being seen that whoever fraternizes or greets President Hakainde Hichilema, he's a bad person. They want all the bishops to speak bad of Hakainde Hichilema. So already there is that division at that level. But Alick Banda has created this. He has created this because him as an archbishop with followers has gone all out against Hakainde Hichilema. And there are people who are cheering him up to say, yeah, this is good. Politicians or political activists, they are cheering him up. You know, yes. Very good. Hallelujah. Let Hakainde Hichilema go. Let Hakainde Hichilema go. Let Hakainde Hichilema go. And the next day, another bishop goes to State House and have a productive meeting on any issue. What are those people that are cheering Alick Banda saying? They are calling, no, this one is a traitor. This one is a whatever. You see the division? Because of the position, because of the way, the narrative that Alick Banda has been running, he has demonized the head of state, such that anyone who associates with the head of state, especially if he's religious and a Catholic, is being called, is a hypocrite, is a traitor. Who has caused this? Alick Banda. This is a division that he has brought. This is the division that he has brought in the church, in the Catholic Church. I am insisting that Alick Banda has got the right to talk about national matters, to advocate for national matters. But the moment he starts demonizing a particular individual, it becomes a problem. That is my issue. That is my issue. But Alick Banda is demonizing Hakainde Hichilema. That is my problem. That is where my problem is. Before I even talk about the vehicles. And this is real, my brothers and sisters. You can't tell me, no, Tafilipo, it's there. It is there. It is there for everyone to see. It is there for everyone to see. But Alick Banda has issued very strong statements against the head of state. But Alick Banda has said things, even in private, against Hakainde Hichilema. But Alick Banda has acted in a very biased manner. For example, on the issue of the funeral. Very clearly. Very clearly. So I'm not talking things from without. So there is that division. But then we can go down to the faithfuls. In the Catholic Church, we are of a diversity. There is diversity in terms of political affiliations among Catholics. There is diversity. We have people who like Hakainde Hichilema. They like Hakainde Hichilema as their president in the Catholic Church. We have people who are UPND in the Catholic Church. We have people who are PF, who support whoever. You even have people who support Shrivatayari in the Catholic Church. So we are different, we are diverse. In terms of politics, we are very diverse. Now, if the Archbishop chooses to support one, what do you think those other faithful, if the Archbishop start, waging war against Hakainde Hichilema, what do you think those who are UPND will feel? What do you think they will feel? Unfortunately, they can't just say it out. They can't say it out, but when you are writing statements on the headed paper of the archdiocese, on the archdiocese, you are writing as a leader of the Catholic Church, and in your letter you are targeting one person. Those faithful who read those seculars that you issue, they are not happy. They are not happy. Of course, others are very happy. They are okay with it. But those who support the person that you are against, they are not happy. So where do they go? Where do they go? What do they do? This is the predicament that Alick Banda has brought us in. I am insisting, we are not saying he should not engage in political issues. No. Our problem, it's him clearly showing that he has a aversion. I don't know if for the lack of a better, hatred for this man. For this man and this government. This is where the problem is. And fine, if the Hakainde Hichilema is a bad dictator and everything and whatever, at least we can understand that. But even where we have, a president who has gone totally negative, you see how the church criticizes. Recently, a Pope Leo has been very critical of the American policy, America First, and the immigration policies. Our church has been very critical. But you don't see them demonizing Donald Trump. Donald Trump, now you are playing with fire. You don't see that. You don't see, Vatican writing to say, hey, Donald Trump, you are playing with fire. Hey, Donald Trump, your government has become rogue. You don't see that. You don't see that. We have had situations where, some governments have promoted, abortions. You don't see, the Catholic Church issuing statements against, the presidency of whichever country. Instead, they talk about the policy. This policy encouraging, abortion and some of these contraceptives which are not okay. They talk about issues. And I would have no problem with Alick Banda talking about the issues and not targeting a presidency, not targeting the government. This is my problem. This man does not talk about the issues. It is about Hakainde Hichilema. It is about this government. So this is my problem with Alick Banda. He's a political player. And I'm telling you, I would say this even before Jesus Christ na ikalapa kutina mwebata umuntu obo Jesus awe ni politician. Na ngofe Jesus opo alifia pa kutina mwebata Jesus awe umuntu obo ni politician. Kutina mweba so ni politician landana nkwe o chitapo chimo. Chitapo chimo. Because alembe mbusha nombalembe mbusha. Narambo kufuro kuya kucheichi. If I go to church, I'm thinking, no. There are some people, just that my faith is stronger, I've been prepared properly. But surely, I would be demonizing the entire church. I'll be looking at the church to say, no, this is not a good church. No, but my dear brothers and sisters, you need to understand, you need to separate this. These are the activities of a human person who is unfortunately in the position of a archbishop. These are activities of a human person. And he's doing this, he's not doing this for the faithful. From what we are seeing, it is evident that Alick Banda has been receiving some handsome gifts from the party that he supports, from the people that he supports. So this is how it is connected even with the vehicle, why we are talking about the vehicle. And I can tell you that it is not just about the vehicle. It is not just about the vehicle. Me, I know. It is not just about the vehicle. Even Alick Banda himself knows that from these politicians that he has been supporting, it is not just the vehicle that he has gotten. And I know even some of you faithful, even some of you priests, even some of you bishops, you know that Alick Banda benefited a lot from Edgar Lungu. And this is why he is upset with Hakainde Hichilema. Hakainde Hichilema has not done anything, unless otherwise, but from what I know, Hakainde Hichilema has not done anything against this man. I don't think he has done anything. The only thing that Hakainde Hichilema has done, he won an election against a very close friend who Alick Banda. Alick Banda hated anyone that associated with UPND. Even before UPND came into power. Even before UPND came into power. And even after the Winama election, remember, there was tiff. There was tiff between the Archbishop Mpundu Emeritus and Alick Banda. Remember that rivalry which was there. Remember that rivalry which was there. There was that rivalry, there was that feud between Mpundu and Alick Banda because they looked to be opposed. Mpundu was UPND. Whilst Alick Banda was Kuli Edgar Lungu. And the feud was there. And when Mpundu celebrated Mass for UPND, and some priests, some oblate priests were present. Some oblate priests were present. Alick Banda was fuming. He was very upset. Very upset. I shouldn't have mentioned the congregation though. I apologize for mentioning the congregation. I really apologize. But anyway, there were priests who accompanied Mpundu, Archbishop Mpundu Emeritus. There were some priests who accompanied him to a UPND event, and they celebrated Mass. Alick Banda was fuming, not to Kwangara, fuming. He even threatened that particular congregation to say, I will kick you out of my archdiocese. He threatened them. He threatened them, I'll kick you out of my archdiocese. Now, surely, what is that? These are the problems that are there. The problem with Alick Banda against Hakainde Hichilema is nothing but the gratifications that he used to receive when PF was in power. This is where the problem is. This vehicle you are talking about is not just a vehicle. It's not just a vehicle. He has benefited heavily. If he was to be audited, that man, you would be shocked. You would be shocked if that man was to be audited. You would be shocked. This is why he hates Hakainde Hichilema. This is why he hates Hakainde Hichilema. Hakainde Hichilema has not done anything personally to him. And Hakainde Hichilema, on the other hand, is the man that seems to be, preaching like a man of God. He's the one, he has insisted, no, we are not in competition with the church. The church must help us to build. The church must preach love and so on and so forth. But Alick Banda kuisa, no, ni ulechimona. Ulechimona. You are playing with fire. In Alick Banda's mind, Alick Banda works instead of, thinking on how his priests are going to spread the word of God in the archdiocese. Instead, him is preoccupied on how Hakainde Hichilema will get out of State House. I can tell you that there are challenges in the archdiocese. There are challenges. There are challenges. Just that I'm a priest, they cannot come out and say it. But some of these priests, they are friends. We know them. There are challenges in that archdiocese, which Alick Banda is supposed to be attending to, but instead he's busy fighting Hakainde Hichilema, trying to strategize how to remove him out of office. Come on, my brothers and sisters, please bear with me. Bear with me. I can't sit back and say, yeah, I'm a Catholic. No, hey, no, you are a Catholic, you should keep quiet. No, I can't keep quiet on this. I can't keep quiet on this. This man has strayed into my path as a politician, not as a Catholic. Not as a Catholic, but as a politician. Look, even on this issue of the motor vehicle, no matter which way you look at it, this man was found in possession of a vehicle that was dubiously gotten from ZRA. Dubiously gotten. And what you would expect from a man of God is not the kind of attitude that we have seen with Alick Banda. That is not the attitude. Even if he didn't know or whatever, I think the attitude would have been different. But look at him. Look at how he behaved. Is the way Alick Banda behaved, is that how a man of God should behave? Gathering people, converging people at the cathedral and leading them into a march. Honestly, is that how a man of God should behave? This man is a politician. I'm sure wherever he was after they went back, they were very happy. They were very happy. Is Vika also very excited? That Andrew sympathizer is very excited, but he's excited for nothing. He's excited for nothing. He's being misled. I don't know if he wants to maintain, he wants to show his boss that, no, I'm the vicar. Indeed, I'm number 2. At what you have seen today, we have just started. What are you saying? What you have seen today, after they went, they marched. When they came back, they said, what you have seen today, this is just a start. What are you talking about? These people are politicians. These people are playing politics. What you saw, that is just a start. At you, they are fighting the church. Because you should actually be grateful that the police conducted themselves very well. Ngabani mikapa. And then you would have turned it around to say, no, they are fighting the church. Even on the issue of the vehicle, you are saying they are fighting the church. No, but they are fighting the church. Imam, you got a vehicle dubiously. That vehicle was as good as stolen. I've seen some people trying to come up with all sorts of reasoning. Hey, did Alick Banda go there? Was he working for ZRA? Hey, whatever. Did he go there to steal a vehicle? We are not saying he went there and broke to get a vehicle. We are saying he was found with property that is suspected to be a proceed of crime or which was gotten dubiously. It's supposed to be for a government. It was stolen from, that vehicle was as good as stolen from ZRA and given to Alick Banda. Whichever way you look at it, the vehicle was stolen from ZRA and given to Alick Banda. And that, according to our laws, is a crime. You don't need actors reasi. Hey, where is actors reasi? Now I saw one politician, one female politician writing, hey, you need actors reasi, men's reasi. Some of these people who are educated, I even wonder. I wonder to say these people, they claim to be educated, but their reasoning is so poor. It's so poor, trying to sound educated. Act reasi, men's reasi. Anyway, it is very straightforward. Being found in possession of something that is believed to have been stolen or a proceed of crime, it is a crime according to our penal code. It is a crime. Being found with it, it is a crime. You can only exonerate yourself. You can only exonerate yourself, just like killing a person. Whichever way you look at it, it's murder. But you can only exonerate yourself to bring it to manslaughter when you say, no, I mean, it was self-defense. No, I didn't know. But immediately, umuntu bamuipaya. Pati Maria Zoromes, what were we saying, Pati Maria Zoromes? What were we saying, Pati Maria Zoromes? No two ways about it. Waipaya umuntu. The first thing is that it's murder. No mbanga bapita mu circumstances. You also give statements here and there. That's when they'll say, no, this is manslaughter. You might even be acquitted. They'll say, no, this was self-defense. But on first value, it is murder. On first value, being found with anything, whether ni phone, whether ni kaptura ya mukati, nga yakuiba. Babu sanga na bamba yakuiba. Mulandu. You can't say, ni bamba fie, pali bamba fie, awe. If somebody can come to say, I bamba fuere, I bamba, o kaka niko fuere, kaka nikaka. Kandi, vai vile munganda bakabwala balitoba. Nomba yo wasango shana kanika, pali kanika. Nangu bamba, they will take you. So you cannot be saying, just Hilux, hey, 50 pin. Vuka wala la vuinovo. Nikwisho koma mwenye mleshite oko washitra nankane Hilux 50 pin. Nikwisho koma sangire Hilux 50 pin. Hilux 50 pin. Ni moto kanshunga shita 50 pin. 50 pin. No, but tabale bombako. Okay, tabale bombako. Nomba basangwa shana Hilux. He was not working. That is actually where the problem is. Because Alick Banda, it doesn't work for ZRA. He was not working for ZRA. So Basan was shining a moto ga ZRA. So the very defense that you are putting up is actually implicating Alick Banda. Hey, Alick Banda was not working for ZRA. Yes, he was not working for ZRA. Now tell me, how come he's being found with a vehicle ya ZRA? How come? Vale pusha londololeni bakano kulondolola chichi vale kanino kulondolola. Why is he remaining mute? Why is he remaining mute? No, it's wisdom. Which wisdom? Bakusanga nefya kuiba elo watera na tondorati is wisdom. Imwe, what nonsense is that? Nangu kufa okuta defend umuntu. Because he must explain. No, it was just a gift. It was just a gift. Who gave him? Apano mana mchinja, because the person that they are alleging to have had given him the vehicle, he didn't even know about it. And it came out today. It was the headline. It was headline today. It was headline. The guy has said, I didn't even see it. I didn't even touch it. They just used my documents. So, don't you think it is correct for Alick Banda to tell us then who gave him? Because the person that mwali busy, muleta flash, hey, this is the person, muleta flash, utuma receipt, hey, utuma get pass. The person has now come out, so now, if that person has refused, isn't it right for Alick Banda to tell us who gave him? Who gave him? Archbishop now, he has employed atishani ntwanikani vaita tishani not policy ati kufanano kufanano ili ntwanikani bilika I mean I'm lacking a word vakawalala vari kwata ili policy yavo kufanano mdala Alick Banda varifanano not kuzala vanovi efilipo apa Alick Banda navachita employ ili policy yavakawalala ilya iyako vati tekwesho kuzala vanovi tekwesho kuzala vanovi ilipo apa vauma vakapokola iwe twewe avanove vari kwisi alizi mano yavukawalala yalya mano yavukawalala vakusangana efyakwiva vari kwipusha ni vanani vakuletere ulizi ni vucriminal voiwe ala ni finshi ni vucriminal tapani nevakati yo which wisdom na vakusangana efyakwiva londolola wakupere ni nani ngolekano kulondolola which means na wishiva. So even those of you are saying, but he didn't know. He knew. Because if he didn't know, ngana vazala, uandetere motoko ni wakuti na wakuti. No manicho. He knew they were together. He doesn't want to disclose them. But the state knows them. Mano ya huka wala tapane fya kwa janjani apati yo niwa archbishop muntu nga nachi tefya bulokulondolo kanisa tefya bulokulondolo natukula fisama muri bu archbishop nangu upatiri if you are criminally inclined nangube bishop nangube finshi you are a criminal ala imona muntu kafi ala mkwai iyo niwa bishop amami yabu criminal wae wakuletere motoka ni nani londolola mulizi ati yo finish londolola mkwai nangu nilesa kanshinga kungo chaka engo chera profeti yo wali evera po bishop akaengo chera profeti nga kuntamvya mukatolika mukantamvya efe kanshinga nivi mkwai dating. Dating this man is acting criminally. He's acting criminally like a hardcore criminal. Mdala kufanano. Because apa chimono kwa ture umo muntu. Apa chimo kwa ture umo muntu. Iwe nanu wakupiri motoka. Arizima mbala. Okay, isakuna nkanolande uyo asende chinkupitu wabantu. Ture arino let's go. Hail Mary. What nonsense? Abusing the church. This is abusing the church. Why not just explain? Why not just explain? Nambanga niaka in the Ishlema. Your government has become rogue. Namba bakusanga defya kwiba. Alelondolola na iwe kanshi. Pali aka in the Ishlema mula banu. Hey, government rogue. Hey, you are playing with fire. Bakusanga nefya kwiba. Na wolondolola nomba kai. Ali kanu kulondolola. And you want to give excuses for him. And you want me to keep quiet. How when I'm 30. It's very straightforward. Mwale batio, ewa mpere motoka nakana. So nakana wa wewa dio mpere motoka nomba. Ni nani wa mpere motoka? Who gave him the vehicle? Na mwewa le support wanani. I'm sure even you bishops, you must be embarrassed with the unfolding of things. And I told you must be embarrassed. I'm sure. You can't tell me that up to now you are still looking at this issue as an attack on the church, as an attack on Alick Banda. I'm sure you have seen that palimuka wala lapa. And in normal circumstances, You know, priests and archbishops and things like that, it's rare that they register properties in their names. It's very rare. It's very rare. But in Ichoka, he had a deal. He had a deal motoki. He registered it in his name. If power had not changed, we wouldn't have known about this. We wouldn't have known. So if you from my perspective, number one, this man has been politically aligned. That is my problem with him. He's my archbishop, but I'm not discussing my faith here. I'm not challenging my church. I'm challenging my archbishop who has become politically active. That is my number one problem. And you know, when you are so sanctimonious, people will also bring issues. People will also bring issues. When ngana ukwata ko tuwafe bala ichefia. No mama Alick Banda wale kwata tuwafe but busy shooting by politician. Now a politician nga iwaka londolola vena watala tondolo. Ero imumunje wa nomba iyo na weta ya tarala tondolo awe nakana. I'm opening phone lines. Kutimu atuma na imumulande kofu mrefu. So that is my issue really. That is my issue. Kutimu atuma kwa mafoni mulande kofu mrefu anaim. Hello?
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 Yes, please. I can hear you.
Yes, I'm calling you from Maninga, not from.
Okay, please go ahead.
Yes, in fact, you've spoken very well. Alick Banda, the Archbishop, had the chance to tell the nation what he was accused of, the allegation, but he opted to remain quiet, which means someone is somehow guilty. No matter how he was going to show, say maybe I can respond based on his status to the law enforcers. He is not above the law. He's supposed just to abide the law. Say no, if I me, I will have to give any by the person ABCD. Me now, the law enforcers now will go and to those people say, how did you give this person when you're not working? Maybe a employee. And again, like the way things happen, today the person they said no, this is a person that he bought this vehicle and he gifted the Archbishop. He refused to say no. Me, at no point that I even ever had touched that the same vehicle which is accusing me of, which is now a disgrace. Like you said, he's playing politics. He is now no longer doing his duty as a man of God. Because he's supposed to be now guiding. You know, speaking on the issues, it's not a problem. But it be a problem now if you begin to side with someone. Because, for example, if you say, ABC, okay, these things are wrong. And then I'm only saying it's wrong just because there is this person that I don't like. But if it's done to the other person, to the person I like, I support it. Meaning, I'll not be called now a man of God. It will be now, like you said, it is not playing politics. Just like you said, to say...
Please wind up. Please wind up.
Yeah, even from the... Hello?
Please wind up.
Yeah, even from the time that it came into the office, he has always been against. Just because he has talked about receiving those handouts that he used to receive from Longo. So he's now feeling maybe he's now neglected or is now thing. So otherwise that man just needs to come out and tell the nation what it aspired than being wisdom where it's not even having it itself.
Thank you. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, Precious. So Precious, let's agree before you start submitting. Please speak in a reasonable time. Mine. Speak in a reasonable time. Speak in a reasonable time. Go ahead.
So I want to contribute on Alick Banda. And also where you said that the opposition, there is no opposition. So one, I'll start with Alick Banda. So those who want to start saying that Alick Banda was supposed to explain whatever, please keep your opinion. Alick Banda, he has the right to keep quiet because he is a wise man. He can't start explaining when the ZRA themselves, they are the one who cleared that vehicle. So you have no right to start talking bad things about him. Please keep your opinion. I'm telling all those press singers who want to condemn Archbishop Banda. Two, on the opposition. But you are fighting a losing battle even now, I'm still telling you. Because one, you are President Makinde Shema. If you are not convinced, if you think like we are lying to you, Makinde Shema is abusing the office of the president. Only a fool who cannot see. Every time he moves from community house to state house, he's finishing the money. That is poor money for the people of Zambia. Three, he destroyed democracy by using Rachavinga to destroy PF. Only a fool who cannot see. Even those press singers who keep on telling lies there, they are in darkness. They don't know anything. But wise leaders and concerned citizens, when the right time comes, Makinde Shema is going to face the law, whether you like it or not. Keep on impressing yourselves. But the truth is Makinde Shema 2026 is going, and that's the truth. So bye-bye.
Thank you. Now, I've seen a comment here. I've seen a comment saying that KBF is saying that Alick Banda is under oath, whatever. This doesn't apply. If you are talking about the confidentiality of confession, okay? If you are talking about the confidentiality of confession, this does not apply here. That vehicle was not given in confession. Somebody did not steal that vehicle, unless you are trying to say somebody stole the vehicle, then he went and confessed to a bishop to say, Bishop, forgive me for I have sinned. This is my first time coming to you. I stole a vehicle from ZRA and I want to give it to you. Then it doesn't apply. So all those to my excuse that people are trying to come up, they don't work. They are not truthful. But Alick Banda cannot say no. He has to maintain the issue of confidentiality. Takuli, it's a public gift. This is a vehicle from whatever. So you can't say no. No. Hello? Hello?
They are not truthful.
Hello? Please move away from the other phone. Hello? 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 Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please. I am quiet. I am quiet. Please don't listen to me through the other phone. Speak to me directly. When you pick the call, just speak to me like you are conversing, normally on the phone, not listening to me using the other phone. Or you want to hear what you are saying in the phone because there is a delay. There is a delay. Hello? Hello?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I just have a question. Maybe if you can help me clarify on one more thing.
Yes.
Is it right for a priest to give out kalova or lending money to congregants or any other ordinary member? Is it right for a priest to do that?
There is nothing wrong if you agree. If you have got a problem and you come to me, I'm a priest, and you say, no, please, my father, I'll pay back nkavika for interest. There is nothing difficult. It's you. If you agree with it, I mean, there is no problem. It's you. Why do you go to a priest to ask for money and pay interest? So if you don't go to a priest to ask for that kind of help. I don't think there is anything wrong. It is you. It's just you.
All right. Now I was thinking maybe it's wrong for a priest to give. Now that you have mentioned it, fine.
No. I mean, I don't see anything wrong myself. I know when you go to the Bible to say, no, don't take interest on whatever, all these kind of things. But we need to be practical. We need to be realistic. Sometimes for you to go to a priest to ask for money, it means you are in desperate need. You want help. And if the priest thinks that, okay, if you can add an interest, it will be good. I mean, why not? I would not want to judge such a priest.
All right.
Hello? 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 Move away from the other phone, please.
Sorry, I've moved away. Sorry.
Yes. Please go ahead.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Good evening. It's quite interesting to hear. I'm just following the discussions. Now, my worry is that Precious, all the time that she has called you, she has always discussed HH. She moves out of the topic and goes to discuss HH. And she cleverly takes you to HH. Why can't she just discuss the topic and then we also learn from what her opinion is, then we can intelligently discuss with her. So allow people to just stick to the point, let them discuss what is on the table, and then we can all be intelligently discuss issues amicably, not just discussing personal hatred for people.
Okay, my brother, listen, in terms of Precious and many other callers, I think we also have to apply some emotional intelligence. There are some callers that really, if you have seen that they have strayed and everything, don't bother. Just ignore it. Just ignore. If you are going to always focus on the debate, especially on Precious, how she goes, you may end up BP. You may have BP yourself. You may have BP yourself. That's why, for me, I just...
my name is Justin Bokola.
Sorry?
I'm calling from Botswana. My name is Justin Bokola. I'm calling from Botswana. And I'm in the diaspora. I want people to discuss things that can build our nation, so that you can be able to follow the flow of the discussion, to be able to contribute positively.
So, my brother, listen. Yes, you are in a diaspora or whatever. The point is, you cannot control what people say. You can't. And you cannot control how people think. You can't. We all think differently. And all you have to do, it's you to sieve. Is this person, what is this person saying, sensible or not? Pick what is sensible, throw away what is useless. Otherwise, you become frustrated.
No, we are reading their mind. I think it's okay. You are doing the great job. Continue what you are doing. So wonderful.
Please, and I'm taking an opportunity for you, because I know there are a lot of people that get frustrated. Don't get frustrated by what people are saying. This is a public platform. So this one will say this one will say this. Ignore them. BP for nothing. Just ignore the nonsense and pick what is sensible. Sharp one.
No, I can't have BP. I'm stopped. I'm just listening. Later following what is discussing. But your line of discussion is important, because you are bringing out facts of how the case is unfolding. And we are now beginning to see how it's unfolding and how truthful people can be. Then from there we can make our own judgment. We are already hearing about the witness now who is saying, I don't know about the vehicle. Then it leaves us with another option. Then why did then people try to demonstrate the way they did, did they have the full fact of what happened, or they were just following because of the following? Then it comes to me again to say, then that is why what was there did not culminate into a calamity, because now people realize while they were demonstrating, they realized they had no motive behind the demonstration. They were just following. Then they started going back frustrated. So I think next time people should be able to follow things with facts, then they can be able to get something right.
Thank you, my dear. Thank you. Hello? Hello?
Hello, Mr. Ali.
Yes, my brother.
Oh, this is the Chuki from US. Thank you very much for going through. Others have been following you and I've been trying to get in touch with you.
Okay.
It's not been easy.
Sorry for that. I mean, yes, the phone is usually, it's back to back.
Yeah, in the first place, allow me to thank you most sincerely for being diplomatic and to the bishop. Otherwise, some of us, our eyes were opened immediately. He was being responded to by the UPND youths or the UPND media team by Max Moe. When they said this guy is a politician and went to take him on like a politician, that was the time when I think the Archbishop lost it all. Otherwise, the man commands much respect, and we respect him all. We are not even Catholic, some of us, but we do respect him. But the way he approaches himself, we'll take him like that. Otherwise, where he's going, if you had followed your advice of being humble, just being responsible, taking responsibility to answer for himself, it was not going to go this far. But where we are going now, he might be the one to blame. I don't know.
No, thank you, man.
Thank you very much for educating us, and thank you very much for your diplomatic approach. Otherwise, the points are clear for people who want to know the truth. And there is also a point which you have said, and the many people of intelligence have said it, but people are ignoring it. The issue is that it's not just about the mere Hilux, the mere vehicle. The issue is a lot behind that. If you followed the maximum way 2 days ago when he was being asked, he said, the president once said, we know where the money is and we are going to throw up the money. People should open up their eyes. They'll be disappointed to see that the matter surrounding the bishop is a lot of it. Otherwise, he couldn't go this far. It would have just been diplomatic and back up slowly. Thank you very much for educating a lot of us, and we are following you closely.
Thank you.
Then.
Hello?
Mom.
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, please.
Yes, Mr. Dad. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, I want to ask you this question. Do
Please.
you know
Speak up so that we can hear you.
Precious?
Sorry?
Hello?
Yes, please speak up.
Yes, I'm asking, do you know Madam Precious is in Precious?
Well, I don't know what you mean. Anyway, get to the point.
I'm asking, have you met with her before? In person?
I think that is irrelevant. What is your point?
No, because the way she talks sometimes, you can see that this person is not okay. For her to insult in public.
I think let's not go that route. Hello?
Good evening. I am Miss calling from Ndola.
Yes, please go ahead.
First and foremost, I just get entertained whenever Precious calls you. If anything to that, give her enough room to harm herself.
Okay, Mizi, I'm going to protect Precious. I think let's leave Precious. Let's discuss the issue. Let's not discuss Precious for tonight, please. Hello? Hello? Yes. Hello?
Hello. Wasikia mshanichukuru.
I'm quiet.
Wasikia inendefu mwachilanga buyu sana. Bali ili ashiria wa magaizi when you are pushing an agenda and you want people to take you serious, you need to write on facts. Not if you mada shika upowale leta o wakainde nafo o wakainde narwala. How can people, if even when you want to push that agenda of change, how can people take you serious in that manner? Leno nomba akainde alanda. Wachi njao nye ai. Yesu nitawa kweti. Can people take you serious? You are muri village. You advise them if they want the people of Zambia, because the opposition is down in Zambia. So now if I in Zambia at some point to go establish, I feel I'm serious. But for now, for 2026, it's too late. Even when they will be serious a month from now, it is very too late. Now coming to the issue of last year, we might show teacher or Kuyuku. Aliambia Eliashi, wasikia ndio wakitaka deport. Saineni. Wapata matukutuku na chale chale. Wasikia ndio wakitaka deport. Saineni. Yeah, quick. So wake. So anyway, you have managed them because sometimes I want to go to work man. If you feel mwe wachita. Thank you so much. Yeah, open.
Thank you. Hello?
Hello. Wachilifika tayari mulishani.
Bueno fe.
Kwa ndetu mina kuno kukongo DRC.
Okay.
Kwa awe otherwise yo program ilipe wino sana wa bishop wa Alick Banda wakavwala. Ndera kusamina muri church barelanda no shanshani wakavwala. Fintu pia wa simple na kwa washaya kusukuru ya able to understand. Wasangone chintu cha kwiza wa feel to explain. Nishi you are guilty already. Because even in court kwa liba procedure kwa wati it's either wa kuma kudoko koli wa yakuli you swear in or you remain quiet. Because when you swear in waikata Bible, which means yala carrying a weight, then you remain quiet. It means you are guilty. You know what you did. Our precious na wera bali kema ule wa mulipia. So
no.
My lad got cut. This is Miji.
Miji, because let me allow others to come in. I can't, yes, because you are discussing pressures. I don't want to discuss pressures. We have a topic that we are discussing, not pressures. I mean, much as, yes, you know, we may not like what she's saying and we may have whatever, I still have a right to protect a person, you know, because what people can say can hurt a person. Out of this platform, what you can say can hurt a person. And, you know, somehow, emotional intelligence. Hello? I'm quiet.
No, na chilafu vile na tinte contribute to the program yenu.
Na totela.
Na nini kwa hata kweli Bishop ina tayari.
I'm quiet.
Bushke pali imwena ba Bishop ba Alick Banda. Who is dividing the country?
So iliali pusha mayo pakwati mwipusha efyo nishina mkwatako ulubali lo mulemo nati shani imwe kutimwa londolo ko kutimwa you can just come out, just be courageous and come out and give your points. If you think I am the one that is dividing the church, just be courageous.
Okay. No, inakumala kwandiwa tayari. One more let divide and message one. Because batayadi muno Catholic, I'm not a Catholic. Mimi kongasana batayadi is like moko mwa no because ni mo ba mi no it all. Kuri sion sefire etika mchalo mshina mwishira so zira mkwata na say na answer. So pali if you want to talk about Bishop Alick Banda international tea imo batayadi no mulo kunganye chalo. And we pray to God to cover the sanitary to move transition to the Zan Denam Maluka Musalo, Zambia Chalo to what they had. Ero Muira Tira quite wise about the Maluka in the Tatua in the Savannah. Murray to stop please work in the UPNG, but if you want to say on record what they had, then you could say you go and then remember about go back and do the right thing.
So, Mayo, before you go, you say I'm dividing the nation because I claim to know it all, which from my point of view, which is not true, which is not from my point of view, because there are so many issues that which I don't know and I don't talk about. For example, yourself, I don't know you. I can't talk about you. I can't. Because I don't know you. I talk about issues that I know. Like Alick Banda, for example. Alick Banda. I keep emphasizing that whatever I'm talking about is something that I've experienced. It's something that I've experienced. Something that I've seen. I'm even pointing at facts. So I don't know how that culminates in me dividing the people, because I'm sharing my experience from my point of view. Then number two, umfweni mai nala mipera chance umfweni mai lekeni ndande then nala mipera chance mwala asuka. Then secondly, mwaela tiyo tatwala befe wale landa pali baaka inde ichilema. I think you didn't start the program first, because that's what I started talking about. I am very much aware of whatever I said pali baaka inde ichilema. And I did explain that for a politician, to our niba player, va football, ngolete ana Manchester United, you score against any other team that plays against Manchester United. But ngawamona Manchester United taile kusekesha, kuti wafumamo Manchester United, waya ku Chelsea. Numbanga waya ku Chelsea, tawantu watambukula kulo tuma video. Wamuna fwale velapa, wamuna fwale ingisha. Nalilandile fiance fyo, nali kuliba Edgar Lungu, if you like. Now, nde supporta baaka inde ichilema. That is effort for a politician. So my landeni no.
Mapwisha.
Emkwema.
Now, as much as we are saying about politicians, that's how we score what if you mwalanda. But you politicians, you're not going to mess up this. And the kare kadeba tayari tu alidokoba chingamwa utama propaganda hapa awe muntu saya kwa chao ni sineba tayari sibalanda ni sineba politician banda. This time tayari Zambia yajivoka.
Very good.
We are working up.
Very good. Very good.
So I'm another nama propaganda mukala leta batayari tayari. Hapo this year ya kuvota. Mtaweza tukite infinity design.
And if every right ni finish mayo. My every right ni finish. Tuwe ni so that na inenchi tekwe every right.
Nerande chishinka tuira takwatiri umwa litoba kalokoba ti mona politics mu mbira. Matamulandi ni tamwade you have already told us.
Mayo.
So if you are in the generation the one you have come Adon Alick Banda it's not normal.
Mayo. Mwaeva tu mwaka wa Bapia fuku mpela motoka. Mayo. mayo mwaye bati ba PF bali mpere motoka nshi mayo motoka nshi uyo ina wa mpere motoka uyo ina wa mpere motoka ese alande apa ni nani awo mayo ndemi pushati motoka nshi mayo motoka nshi
pusho ko ba imota ba telefone ati okay apart from ba PF you have never received any gift from any person.
Aha, umfweni mayo very good lekeni njasuke mayo ine mayo ile ba PF uli onzo wale mpero lupia na aleisa mukulanda pa social media na alikumene na kaiza zulu pa proti ya hotel ampera 10 pin ichungulo na ile kunganda na isa divilisha no kubilisho kwa tina chikumana na kaiza zulu na ampera 10 pin boma ndusambo a number of times na ale kumana na nkwe ampera ko 10 pin na ale landa chish na ale landa because it was innocently nomba ba banda chinchi bale kani nokulanda wa bapere motoka inendalando wampero rupia ndalando bafire nabo balanda motoka wa bapere ni nani awe tafipusene ma efyana filiko na serious pantu ni motoka wa bapere mayo ni nani mayo okay mayo ndefo kupush awe nkabwera mayo nkabwera nomba ndefo kupusha bushe mweta mulefo kwishwa wa bapere ba banda motoka ile tamulefo kwishwa
na tumona tifokale tuamona bali posi tena last year bali posi na tumona kono
twebeni ni banani wa bapere
ngaho bale bomba kuzedara
banani
tamuwe ne soreta isoni gati nganingi send kuli mu WhatsApp ko bateaje ile tata kitu kwa media so italeta yabushi ni propaganda na yeye kumara twela
awe nitumineni kuti mwantumira tumeni pasu pa WhatsApp muli pa WhatsApp apa tumeni nkalata na lai langa ku bantu ko bati iyi nkalate ewa Alick Banda wa perere po motoka nitumineni
mara tayari
na totera mayo mukavotera banani mukavotera bani
Impatulera na makebi zulu
mwana mayo mufire mwalanda vya tifo tulesa pota makebi zulu mufire mwalanda vya chawaba inende ana HH makebi zulu take mine nopi mina katwishi eno chisuma tumeni karate okay efo chifiro kuba mayo wonse na tukwate insambu ishakulanda uyu ale foku yoku yale foku so vivile mwalanda it's okay I respect that ine nyaka inde ichirema ero makebi zulu wenu but makebi zulu ngatemini mukavotere chechi mwamva mani iwena wejejere kwa kutuma foni so mukavotere iwe jejere kwa kutuma foni huku jeje ale tuma foni pa direct line jejere kwa kutuma foni tuma foni huku okay chisuma iwe jejere kwa kutumino kuna laku block okule tumina foni Hello? Yes, please.
Yes, Batayali, I'm calling from America, and you do a good job. Don't let these women intimidate you. And they believe in... Hello?
Please go ahead. We can hear you.
Hello, Batayali?
Yes, we can hear you.
Intimidate you. Yeah, don't let these women intimidate you. You do a good job, and I've been following you. You know, and these women, they need to stop the spirit of poverty. They bali tema overfonting with spirit of poverty. Huh? But please, you're supposed to preach about what's going on. Kusanja abantu mu church na mu hospital, not talking about politics. It's out of line. I'm a Catholic, I'm a Catholic. Eh?
Hello. I lost that caller. Hello? Hello?
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Sai.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
I just want to comment on one thing. You know, when you are speaking the truth, the truth hurts. And when you say a spade, you call a spade, people wouldn't want to listen to that. You know, they want to hear the good part of the story. So when you say the Archbishop got that vehicle, and it is all over on the social media that it was written in his name. It was never given to the Catholic Church. But people don't want to hear that. And then on politics, you know, politics, you can change a game. At any time, as I've given an example, if you play to Arsenal, you can go to Barcelona and they start playing against the team which you were there. So there's nothing wrong, whatever you are saying, there's nothing wrong to say, no, Ulela because you said this. No, that was past. And this is the present. When you have decided to say, let me go with this political party, there's no one who can stop you. That is your choice.
You know,
people should not drag themselves to say, no, you mentioned this a long time ago. Then you have changed the goalpost. Then people should blame you. No. That is your right.
You know,
okay?
So
people should not bother themselves.
You know, my brother. What they are trying to play first one. They want to make Hakainde Ichilema upset with me. They want to make the UPND upset with me by going back. You remember he said this. You remember he said this. You remember, so that they get upset with me. And when the UPND discard me, then they'll be, very good. You thought they will welcome you. But Muweperefi, Hakainde Ichilema Mulela Ndapo. Hakainde Ichilema has got a big heart. Hakainde Ichilema has forgiven me.
In politics, we don't have permanent enemies.
No.
We don't have permanent enemies. No, we change at any given time. At any given time, as a politician, you can change a goalpost. You know, as long as you don't agree with the old one, you agree with the new one, you go with them. That should not be a problem, no.
Let Hakainde Ichilema worry about that. Let Hakainde Ichilema worry about that.
Continue hammering the point. You know, and then you're even talking of Archbishop who has just come into politics. Because that he has just come into politics. You know? That is not the church which has sent him there. No, it's not the church. That is the personal. Thank you, my brother. I wanted to clarify on that one.
Thank you.
All right.
Busy talking about, hey, you said this. Yeah. Let HH worry about that. If HH will not accept me, that is a business between me and HH. Tefienu. Tefienu. How many people have said things about Hakainde Ichilema? How many? Mukose, guys. Mukose. Hello?
Good evening, Mr. Tayad.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, you're speaking with Joshua. I'm calling from within Lusaka.
Yes, Joshua.
Yes. Yes, Mr. Tayad, I think we need to commend the President and the UPND government for fighting corruption at that level. It has been a hard issue. It has been very difficult for these guys to fight corruption. The way the UPND government has been fighting corruption, such that even the bishop is being held accountable. But it is not surprising, Mr. Mamba, when it comes to the Mr. Tayari, when it comes to the church, because the church has been having that tendency, the tendency of not answering questions whenever they are trying to get into politics. It has been there biblically, Mr. Tayari. Remember, Even when Jesus was summoned, he was asked, "Are you the king of Judah?" The guy said, "You have said so," which was very wrong instead of him explaining. And that is the reason why he even ended up being crucified. Because he should have explained himself what is happening. He was involving himself in politics. People saying he's the king of Jude. He's the king of Jude. And then when he was summoned to explain himself, he failed to explain himself. He kept quiet, just like the way the bishop kept quiet. So for me, it's not surprising. These people, they have always thought like they're immune. They'll break the law with impunity. I feel like the UPND government should just do exactly what happened to Jesus. Let this guy be crucified. Let this guy be jailed. It will not be the first time. It happened in the Bible. Let it repeat itself. Thank you so much, Mr. Tayari.
You are a philosopher, but I will leave it there. Hello? 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 Hello?
Yes, you can hear me now.
Yes, I can hear you. Please speak up.
Okay. But please, I want to beg you to just give me two seconds to address your precious. It's not that maybe I'm against her, but the precious, she's not okay.
No, but listen, my brother. Listen. Especially when you say she's not okay. That is the kind of narrative I'm trying to avoid, because we all don't know Precious, and we really don't know. I mean, who are we to say she's not okay? She's expressing our opinion. Much as that opinion may not be right, don't say she's not okay. I refuse that. Just to say, you don't agree with her, not to say she's not okay, not attacking her personality. I don't want that. Hello?
Hello, good evening, Mr. Tayari.
Good evening.
I just have a question. I don't know. Okay, I haven't been following so much. Has Bishop Mpundu made any comment over this scandal, Alick Banda?
No, not as I know of, and I think I would have picked it up if he did, but I don't think he has.
Oh. Okay. He didn't even accompany him, could he see?
No. Archbishop Mpundu, no, he didn't.
Okay, okay. That speaks a lot. That speaks a lot of volume. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, sure, thanks. Hello? 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 Hello?
Hello. Good evening, my president.
Good evening.
I'm calling from America. I just wanted to tell you, I like you because you don't get annoyed. That's that. It's not easy to be on the platform where people, they push you this side and this side, then you understand them. I really like you for that. I'll continue praying for you so that you keep that spirit for the leadership.
Thank you.
Thank you. I wanted to say that.
Thank you very much. Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Animwila is saying our Precious is special to Tayari. No, everyone is special. I just don't want out of this platform because if I allow you people to sorry my brother, you are going to talk. If I allow you people to attack an individual, I know what can come out of here. Some people may not have the strength and the heart to contain it. So that's why I am protecting, attacks on, 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 on,
Okay, Mr. Kirufia, thank you for the program that you are holding. But kukonka lero sheferi nababanda beneleke ntu batashe kukwikana silent.
Okay.
Because nakukonka lero shikasalanga ipeka nishwefi ikunanga kwatu.
Nangu batatu.
Because takuchinja moto kati okuchinja moto ownership.
It's true.
It is a continuum, a lineup.
Exactly. Babanda
quiet. Kutontonka nyabantu wingi abalaba mu involved.
Exactly.
Because the ownership is involved. You need to check the engine number, number, and the price is different. Amapolisi nja kuchenga change of ownership te office yimo so babando kuikana quiet naba kwatelia shi ili akwabati naba tontonka nshakwe ndukweshi ngishinga konka
sana
so bale fuira imirandu yabambi babanda na obere so echo ndero machakwabati babanda ngabati barandi okobati barondoro reri ashi yonse nikasaranga plus ukutendera abantu because changing of ownership it contains not only one office. Yeah, Krafine barandoko bati okusenda motoka tabaitolere sya nokuya chinja ownership kunganda kuya balemba bachinja amanamba it's from different offices as well. So babando we can quiet to allow abaseka sana but he's crying for a lot of families that to be involved. But what you're doing around kuli babanda chako bati be freedom mukati o muibula babe se open kwa bati wandembelele to kwa bati sende motoka nyoyo. So that we are now in Umulandu Mukonko, why was Peredo Monti Chintucha government? It was the show, why the Amushiro Amupela. So, Eda Shepon when you go back, you could have abandoned with a quiet. Bali did a quaint question, English little one, Mulika Saranga, because that's why they come Mulika Sarang. Would you?
It's true. It's very true. It's very true. Now I perish. But if one know band. Kufwana no. Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please.
Yes, good evening. From my end, it's the evening.
Yes, indeed. Good evening.
Yes, Bwana Tayari, I'm following your program. I just want to, there are two sides here. There is me, I will take the other side. I want to encourage you. In this society, not everyone will like your position. Not everyone will like what you say. So I can encourage you to continue with the same spirit. You are educating a lot of people. Personally, I've come to learn a lot of people from you. Even on this same issue that is in public domain, there is a lot of things that are said. And it's not only me, a lot of people confess that they've learned a lot. You are doing great, so continue with the same spirit. I am Catholic, but what transpired, I was not free. The rosary was abused.
You know? Very much. Very much. The rosary was abused. Hello? Hello?
Hello? Yes, Fatari, Mashan.
Buna from Awombe.
I'm quiet. So that's a quick one. I just want to add one or two things. So on that, then Konga Winokana, but I think you've been defending the ruling party, of which you as a public lawyer are supposed to be pakati. Not to finish all the time, finish ruling party.
Wait a minute before you take your time. So this is why I open phone lines. I take my position. So Naimwe, you should take your position. So if there is an issue where you think that my position is wrong, what you have to do when you have a chance like this one, give your side. Give your side. What is your position? I will not stop you. I take my position. And the way you have said to say, no, you are a public lawyer. I am a politician and I've declared I'm supporting Hakainde Hichilema and UPND. I've declared. What about you? What is your issue? Speak about yourself and what you think.
Okay, so now my question is, if that you are supporting Hichilema, yeah, if that you are supporting Hichilema, why now? Why the Marim support drama agents up there?
Very good question. Let me answer that one.
The other thing is, by Alick Banda, over the issue of Alick Banda, what if the same highlight we're talking about was given to him by President Lungu, the historian case?
Okay, so you have asked those two questions. I'm supporting Hakainde Hichilema. Yeah. Why now? Why now? Why now? Very good question. Why
you want to come back to Zambia or what?
My brother, you have asked me a question, so let me respond, Kaidi. Let me respond. Why now? Where we are coming from? Where we are coming from? You remember, I am also a political party leader. Okay, so it is from the opposition point of view that I was opposing Hakainde Hichilema. Before Hakainde Hichilema was in opposition. He was vying to be president. And at that moment, I didn't want Hakainde Hichilema to be president. So I opposed him. Okay? But eventually, in 2020, in 2021, I actually supported Hakainde Hichilema. In case you don't know, I supported Hakainde Hichilema. Why did I support Hakainde Hichilema? Because by PF, they grew big-headed. But PF grew big-headed, and I realized...
So what if the UPND grow big-headed? What are you going to do about
listen to what I'm saying. It's not a competition. It is not a competition. It is not a competition where, you know, listen. So, you have asked me a question. Let me explain. And I'm explaining to say, before I was very critical of Hakainde Hichilema. But 2021, I supported Hakainde Hichilema. Why? Because the PF, they grew big-headed. That is why I supported Hakainde Hichilema. After 2021, Hakainde Hichilema became president. When he became president, Hakainde Hichilema was always talking about Edgar Lungu and so on and so forth. I was not happy with that, especially that I was supporting Edgar Lungu. In supporting Edgar Lungu, I realized that actually Edgar Lungu was not really what I thought he was. He was not courageous. He didn't have really alternative policies to the challenges that were there. So Nalisa Bawela by Edgar Lungu. And HH has proved himself over this time that he has been there. HH has proved himself that he is actually a better leader than Edgar Chagwa Lungu. So why I'm supporting HH today is that HH, to me, he has proved himself that he's a far much better leader. That's why I'm supporting him today. And that's why I want him to continue even in the next election. He is a better leader.
Yeah.
I've answered.
Okay. So now, why do you think he's a better leader? Now?
Very good. Listen, you have said why. How have I proved that he's a better leader? If you're fair and I will come back with Hakainde Hichilema or without Hakainde Hichilema. I'll come back. Zambia is my country. So forget about that. Why Hakainde Hichilema has proved, or how Hakainde Hichilema has proved to be a better leader than these others. Number one, the economy of Zambia. The economy of Zambia, not on a personal level, but on a national level, the economy of Zambia is improving. The economy of Zambia is improving. How? For example.
But here in Zambia, but I'm not saying that. But me, I'm in Zambia, I'm not even saying that.
Yes.
So meaning, as you've been paid also that you can be campaigning the opposition. We know that. We understand you the way you behave.
No.
What you
Mona. You are really going away and wambo kuleta mo msalula. Instead of tulalanda fya bwino hapa.
Stop misleading people or ukulanda sana pale wa Alick Banda. Tamachaka question yandi. Natifshaje. Ngali balungu bampele moto kaje. What are you going to do? Ba mushukule chitumbi then kende imini na kwa Alick Banda.
Do you want me to answer you? Oh, because nimbona kwati now kwato 44 kulanda, so I want to give you just a chance landa 44 kulanda than pretending that you want to engage me. I don't think you want to engage me now. Kwato 44 kulanda, so nana kupela platform landa 44 kulanda.
Whenever criminal the president come back to Zambia and campaign so that people can vote for you, not to Claranda and that you koko mudinga masa Zambia mwantalala. Come to Zambia then campaign. Stop talking you about Alick Banda. Alick Banda is a man of God. What if you hire some Periniwan? What are you going to do? Are you going to go to South Africa? Send a room with
Pusha mwana, pusha. Speak your mind. Speak your mind. I'm giving you the platform. Speak your mind.
The person who's planning. Okay, you are the man who's one. Okay, who the plan who's president in future should be balanced, not to go one-sided.
I'm one-sided.
Who don't like UPND.
I am supporting Haka in the HLM and UPND.
The same opposition. You see? So, president, come to Zambia and fight for that same position.
Not now.
Just because we looked at him, just no. Come to Zambia, we'll vote for you if we love you. But if we don't love you, then country is in trouble. So stop Archbishop. Leave the man of God alone.
Wapwisha. Thank you, my brother, and thank you. Okay, and so let me tell you this. Thank you, my brother, and thank you for being on the program. Thank you for calling in, and thank you for expressing yourself. And
thank you.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, because politics, politics they have had. Hello. Yes, Shadi.
Bueno, mwabiro ko.
Awe tule sale tusunga.
Natumela kukampumba.
Okay, please go ahead.
I'm quite battery. No, me as a Catholic. He game Alick Banda. I think the best we can do is to negotiate with the government how best they can resolve this issue. Because when Zambia is offering that the mistake was made or the crime was committed for Alick Banda. So the best we can do just to avoid the embarrassment is to negotiate. Abarestando Alick Banda. Abashtapo advisor Amdala. Let's negotiate. Because otherwise, he game with Akapu. And we all know that Banda has taken side. He has been with Waedi for some time, and he has been vocal against YHH just to go on a fair side. So it's important that those who are handling Banda advise and this game we do. Let's negotiate how best we can resolve this issue. Otherwise, I advise I know you not to showing ignorance, because you in a bomber, and I should straight some of my souls just to make sure that his thing. So, I will stop one of our band, watch the advice. Otherwise, that's my comment.
No, thank you very much, my brother. Actually, I share your views. I share your views that this issue, Alick Banda would have done better to be humble and engage. I have said it here that there are people who are the serious cases. They engage government, and things are different. Things are different. So you are very right. Thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you.
Hello? 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 Hello?
Yes, I'm tayari mbwanji.
Bwino bwanji.
I'm calling you from Masinga. Yes. Okay. Kuona kwanga wangu tayari nimefanya kukonkani kambili shapi. So somehow si wonse watu wangakonde pamene mchitabwanji pamene mumakamba semu ine wamina ine si wonse watu wangakonde pamene nikamba pamene nichita but ine cheveni funa kukambako chabe wangu tayari I think chinowonapo problem ikulu maningi especially monga kuma president but right now tayari imwe wamene ango tayari na ine wamene natuma phone ndiso nitina problem because you remember people and us from Eastern we have got a lot of problem. Ayonaka because timatamangira kudia futi timatamangira tibosa nikonde. So you problem ikulu maningi muntu kangala mentality yakutati bosa nikonde ni problem. So this time around.
So my brother, wait a minute. Nankala na problem iyo pamene wakambati ife bavemba na baku Eastern. Nanga waku Southern veve siba madia.
This time around nikamba pa problem etili nayo. Vana leta problem ikulu maningi ndimwe batayari na ini. That's why it's not just them. I'm from Mafinga. I'm Mbuga by tribe.
But manje nikamba ine funso yanga ni yakuti nanga waku Southern veve siwa mafuna kudya because mwakambati vetima konda kudya nanga waku Southern siwa makonda kudya waku Western siwa makonda kudya
olwa makonda kudya swa onekera monga mwamene tuonekera imwe na ine ife olotukudya timafuna taonesana ku bantu bazati vaja vakudya vaja valipaja but these other people even vakudya they can't show you nina makapena because the fight ili hapa as we can see now fight ili hapa ni Eastern ndiye amene kulifight na ku northern part maona so ndimwe na ile watayari sikuta dipite kumbali ndimwe na ile ndizo itile ta fight so don't go out from this same back
zikomo na mvesa mwasiriza
so ketu bauze abantu bachirungamo osati muzicho samwe matayari oronye ndicho sema aketu bauze abantu chirungamo chamene chizalengesa kuti aba bantu aba bakutile mayona ka orupeva zakaenda kuvota vene vakenisikiti yavo vazive chai vazaenda kuvotera che aenda kuvotera muntu ni chani che afuna mayona ka so ine ngati ndiko na vamene va president vachita wainza vachingira or wainza vatukana singa vatukana izvo ndi parent yanga ni makolo so ali wose leader vamene abwera oza kapera ni ana 25 years as long as the president timafunda kuti zimupasa ulemu is what I can say whatever they vasara vibela na shito but ali wose vamene abwera as a leader zimumpasa ulemu and china mwamwe mananga ni leader vathu osankhala maningi vamushani na bwali awe kendi zimira pa chilungamo. Thank you very much.
So monga pali nkani amene tikambapo lero mpali aba Alick Banda chilungamo ni chiti kuli imwe so monga kuli
chilungamo kuli ne mweni lili pano ine chenga kambe kochabe because of even imwe watayari I think imwe watayari imwe wa Catholic ni wanyo apostolic mwaona ka so chilungamo chenga kambe chilungamo chiziva bene not ine singa kambe chiti chose and singa chite contribute chose chamene tina ve kuchokera kuli wewe mwaona ka because wote tiembegeza kuti alina good answer ni mandani na bishop mwaona ka so ngati vachuzinga kunkhalazi kuli veve zachita bwana so imoro mundu akankhalazi insemu matayari nomwina mwana pa nyumba mwana mwamona kuti alakwa bati uja mwana uja mwatenga mushapu mufuna mushapula tikamba pamene wachitira so wachitemene chizalenga tokuchite so ankhalazi uja mwana vatayari mungamumei
nizamushapula mama nizamushapula mpaka akambe awe ine ni mwamene vana vanga ine ni mushapula mama ya ine ni mushapula mani
mufunika mwana uja aziwa na chamene mummenyera hapo kuti aisa azikitu yes ndine na chichita bona but oro ngatienda nyeve za chichita but akankhala zimu zati uja mwana uja nishi aziva kuchene ninachita ichi enjoy pa somehow it's not that I'm saying ati banazo ukibanisha choi pa I'm just saying ni mtauti yabe ni advise ni kambapo tabu tayari
okay here zikomo taonga chomene mkone makola
naonga na ile madadu yeo naonga chomene
okay hello Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please.
Hello?
Hello?
Mr. Tayan?
Yes, sir.
Yes, omdala ndibanefuna okukamba kwa chape. Itumira kuno kulwanisha kuno.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yes.
Gati, for example, ngati wa polisi upeza na mlando. Bafungo kuitana wandi wasalinga mushemushi. So there is no need kwenda na vantu wakuimirire bashike bwanja. There is no one above the law. Wapolisi wakuitana izakatundu uli manja mwako inabwera kwanje. Kwempa utipasa kwa information mwanena kubwera kuli. So there's no need that hii vantu bashike bwanja no. Ize ndio watikamba kucha insight vantu mwayo. For example, kawala akavuta mcompound. Bapolisi amachakwe engage na bantu. In case mwambera ko panepa pano watavaso oro panepa pano. Oro wanzano watabantu. Iwe tendizeni kupeza abantu watavaso. So wajabantu wapunga bantu yansari ngachemushi. Ikatundu hii inapeza mmanja mwanga inabwera so apasa information chabi ndibafuna.
Zikomo.
Otherwise zikomo mdala.
Okay, sure. You know, this you are so insistent, like Precious. Say what you want to say.
Yes, what I want to say now. But I want to ask you if you can maybe give people the topics to bring to on this platform. We have a challenge of junkies. Junkies are all over.
Listen, young man. You know, speak your point. Stop discussing others. Stop calling people junkies. Me, I don't tolerate those terminologies.
No, I'm not talking about
I'm not. Listen to me.
Yeah, but no, I don't want you to call anyone junkie.
In the combine.
Well, even in combine. Listen, my brother. I don't like that terminology of junkie. There is no one who is a junkie. These people that you are calling these people that you
never heard about.
Listen, young man. Listen. That terminology of junkie, I am so much against it. Why? Because most of the times, these people that you call junkies, these are victims of circumstances. These are young people who, because their parents are poor, they couldn't go to school. Because of the environment where they are growing, there is, drug abuse, there is alcohol abuse, and they grow up like that. Why don't we have the so-called junkies, mumayad, kukablonga? Why don't we have junkies?
Okay.
So please listen. Don't call them junkies.
Don't cut me.
I'm not going to listen. First of all, you should listen before you insist on asking questions. You should listen. These people that you are calling junkies, sympathize with them. This is just a situation. They are in a situation. Don't call them junkies. It is not good. I don't like it. Please now ask your question.
Okay. What is the best word can I use for that people?
They are people. That's all. There is no any other way.
The word junkie.
No, there is no. They are people. They are just, that's all. They are people.
Are terrorizing people.
They are people. Those who they
criminals. They are criminals.
Well,
are they not criminals?
Listen. If they commit a crime, then you can call them that. If they commit a crime,
yes,
just like listen. No. My brother, I mean, you are saying don't cut me, but you are insisting on some of these terminologies, which for me, I don't like them. It is degrading to human beings. I don't like calling. There is even one lawyer, on platform, and he even claims, he even wants to stand as a member of parliament for Matero, but he likes calling people junkies. No, I don't like it. I don't like it.
What word should I use? Which word should I use? A special word for them.
Just talk about young people who are committing whatever crimes. That's it.
Okay. Whichever we are going to call them, the same people.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you can help us to talk to the government how they can assist us, because they are all over.
Yes, so
they are killing people, but there is no solution which is coming from the government.
So listen, my brother, from my point of view, these situations that we have in the compounds, okay, these are the offsprings or the symptoms of, the challenges, the social problems that we have. The problem is not these young people. It is the social problems that we have, such as poverty, such as, child negligence, whereby people impregnate a woman and they leave that child to grow on its own, and they have to survive, and they end up in these situations. These children are not the problem. The problem is the society. So in terms of government, this is why I'm supporting Hakainde Hichilema, because Hakainde Hichilema is actually addressing that problem. How is Hakainde Hichilema addressing this problem? He's bringing free education, because at least now with free education, some of these young people, instead of being on the streets drinking and abusing drugs, they will find themselves in schools. Okay, before they couldn't go to school, so they end up, just abusing drugs and things like that. So free education is very important. Number two, the economy, making the economy better by creating jobs, creating factories, creating employment for people, creating business opportunities. Because when people have got when poverty levels go down, even these problems, they reduce. Even crime reduces. So in terms of government is trying to respond to this. It may not happen overnight. It may take a bit of time, which is why I am saying let Hakainde Hichilema come back so that he can continue. And I'm telling you, when poverty levels go down, you will find that these problems will also reduce. These problems are so rampant because The governments where we are coming from, they emphasize on enriching themselves and not helping the poor. Hakainde Hichilema is looking at helping the poor people. So this is positive. Wanimbe Samwana?
Yes, I'm getting you. Me, I'm supporting Hakainde Hichilema 100%. I'm sure me, I'm supporting HH more than maybe you.
Good, very good, very good.
I'm 100% UPND, 100% UPND.
And Vera,
on the issue of junkies.
And Vera Mwana,
government is not doing anything.
Vera, I want to promise you.
They can attack you. You go and report them to the police. The following day, you find that some people attacked you. They are on the street.
Yes, so Vera Mwana.
So even the police officers, the officers, they are not doing the job, because you find that you go and report them there. They will tell you to say, you go and look for them.
Okay. Yeah, so Vera Mwana.
The challenges that we have, junkies, and the issue of magabages, mumakombono.
Okay, Vera Mwana.
People are just throwing my bin anyhow.
Okay, Vera Mwana.
Coming up with the
Vera Mwana. The issue is, I'm glad that you're supporting Hakainde Hichilema. Some of these problems that you are talking about, I am promising you that after, let's discuss this after 3 years. After 3 years, you will see that these problems will reduce. I can assure you of that.
But so, Nkani Yama Junkies bosses, Nkani Yama Junkies will never reduce if the government will never do anything. Because our government, they are staying where there is no junkies. People are staying in compounds. They are the ones who are facing challenges.
So, but one invest a problem, Yama Junkies,
so even today, someone who is a minister doesn't know even junkies.
Vera
People
Mwana.
can complain, but they don't do anything.
Vera Mwana.
So you are the one who can maybe talk to the people. You talk to them the way you do now.
Vera.
You are sensitizing people.
Vera Mwana. Solution Yama Junkies is not a matter of taking people, all these young people, and throw them in jail. That is not the solution. The solution is to work at the root causes. I'm looking at the root causes. I agree with you. And I'm telling you that the government is doing something by looking at the root causes. The root causes, for example, is not going to school. And government is bringing free education. This will help. And soon you will see the results. Okay? Ziko.
All right, boss.
Hello? 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 Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please.
Machoma Banga, President.
Bueno, Machoma.
Yes. Please following a program. Please following up in a bueno. Chamele first understand the Kapina Chamele Swafuna was that one. The Guista investigate. And then Chamele again says Swafuna. Nukupeze kati imwe musapota UPND. Manje funso yanga ni akuti kodi funga tizisanki wa political party loko branch wani zoti muntu na muntu aina choice yake. So pa choice yanu kesa ngale choice yanu ngati nifuna ningaende kuli makebizuru ngani nifuna ningaende kuli konsi but nisangale blamed na muntu aliyense. Kwati monga ine siniona mochoipa muri HH na UPND although mwameni wachope wakambira wanzanga wakamba kuti no poverty, no majunkies, hivyo vintu ni normal kuli challenges yambi ya make facing mu society mwameni tulili. But the president is busy elevating to making a sure my problems are made in at least yankale ko reduce. Sivo wenswa many ofunika kungena mu government. Sivo wenswa wela nguli ma businessman ufunika chwa sensa chabenze. And I am a junkies. In fact, inside kuna kuma junkies. Let us see
allow the police, let us allow vadek kuita investigate ngati zona vija vintu ngati vanaba vamudala vabweze andini vamangiwe nomangiwe. No one is above the law. Ndiye constitution ya Zambia. No one, even the president vangamukonza. Manje vari chibanda ni vandani vari chibanda kuti tisavaendere vari chibanda ni vandani vari chibanda. So let's not support corruption in Zambia. That's why it was akabwerera vapatani pamunani kani murulinya. Vazambolira mwamezo siwaza akabwerera just because they are not telling to end corruption. Speak about the corruption in Tingaisiri. Come, let's fight corruption. Take it and design for fighting a corruption. Public offices, let's aim to help the society. Let's aim to help the poor people. Mona, those guys are many volemera kudara, footing ya mimi vatenga vintu foot again. Manje ifebosa ukatizaka tanizwali. So, cheta zinkara monga atini wantu wajabu kisivana ende kushukulu completely. At least inafika kuma grade 9, inafika kuma grade 12. Let's try to analyze, let's try to organize information in Gatiabwe. It's about
wind up, my brother.
Explanation about
if you can
one against Ngazamo for platform na kutata time money. Start time and time is straightforward. It is straightforward. Let's allow a deck kushta investigate and ngati wamdara ijanani kaiswana itenge mshamushi. Kieva mangiwa. Bazo mangiwa. No one is above the law. No one is above the law.
Ziko mwana.
Na towa na kulibe kwa in fact mdara kulibe opposition this time. Onani lero manyuzi ya lero mwamini wagawanikana wene deni pule wabapishi. Kai zankara bwanji amene ipati yawe.
Ziko mwana. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
Am I through?
Yes, you are through.
Live,
yes,
live.
You are.
Hello?
Yes, you are through.
Live program?
Yes, yes. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please.
Hello?
Hello? Yes, please.
Hello, Mr. President.
Hello. I am quiet. Okay, long time.
Karen, a long time.
Yeah.
Karen, tamtiro kuluisho kutuma.
Yeah.
Na chirafa ya chiteke kumana na masu kwa sasao. Badiana yala maponza yechi kusha nunga na chakwe na na kishi ukashtasha nino kula chakwe no. Na chipapa. Maybe a fully grown-up man to be something like don't then na today for that to the lab shop na ungalema support na kubantu n'ukatendwa. Sio today for moi drama ile ya sikokula pesa god the Lord prayer kwa kunasa kuba leo baada kama kuna kutoroka. Really? Sasa bantu wanapata kwa maana moja. Pero no cuenta que va a it was a provocative kind of tracking, you know?
Yes.
There was nothing reasonable about it, and it's high time we started forgetting it because abantu ungakutakwa bamwe kitu kyaruba kumuna kilo tumuika ese kitu kile if you could say more. Oh, Mr. President, na totela sana. That's my contribution.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Hello? 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 Yeah, I know it's to get through sometimes it's quite difficult. But and some people have actually accused me that no, I choose, I segregate. No, I don't choose who to pick. I just pick phone calls as they come. So don't think that I sideline people. No, I don't sideline anyone. Hello? Please move away from the other phone. Yeah. And when you call, please try as much as possible to stay away from the other phone and speak directly into the phone and not using headsets or putting it on loudspeaker. Hello?
Yes, Mr.
Yes, sir.
I will remain anonymous.
Yes.
A point and like just for example, and then abantu vambo kusati mwaingira kawala munganda then vambo kuchingisawe kai umunganda omwaingira ni muri washima pepo uyo muntu taringiro kumusta okumwikusati nishi mwaikusha muri washima pepo nangu mwaingira kawala kwikara just goes ni washima pepo so ngapari chiruo umuntu uri wose aringiro kuipushwa nomba eto vare chingirisho kwevati vemuipusha chinshi tapo takanoka kuranda omuye vavati fyari chikwazozati.
Yeah. No, thank you very much.
I'm done.
Thank you. Hello? 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 Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please.
Hello, how are you, Mr. Tayari?
Fine, thank you.
You're doing a very good job. I'm Nelly from Germany.
Thank you.
Yes, you're doing a very good job. Awaba ibirabo kainge ba PF linatabaifo kubakuonka. Yo tawaka we na mpawa because Mozambia ni shuka ukawesha PF ngawesha PF nshwatula. Because I was tabalelanda poko bakatira mazambianzi bena kukula lwira toli apale lwira nankani echipani uli apale lwira echipani uli apale lwira echipani na mundu wira wama pobeta wa mundu wira waka efominga ke party yao waka kumemute na MPF waka fominga ke party yabo dani wanani kanabo uli apa alewira echipani basampa balewira echipani aba balewira echipani ero tabalefa just because balewa konka isofia formulanda fishinga PF yadi kwa kale yadi kwa tapalo ko ikaya beta tubabombele pamona HS just because they haven't accepted what HS wants. They haven't accepted. That's why I'm studying campaign. But the Paloko Baraya. So I could some voters not Patama voters card.
No, you should make sure. You
are doing a very good job, my brother. You are doing a very, very good job.
Thank you.
Nanunga vota wa PF back. Baleko akandiro uli apaleko akandiro. Na bale bafaza bale support kange na bale baleko akandiro.
No, thank you. Okay,
mwe bombe tabata mwe bombe straight na sana ke.
Na tote.
Because na mwalimu na tapalo ya dasa kuma kuminyemo mkuma.
Na ni mbona? Yeah. No, thank you.
Ni kutoa supporta sana. Tapalo kwa baleranda. Even na opposition tapalo ileranda kwa mistake ama Zambians. Bale sasa na balanda tepali eke balandeko bakatira amazambians nga balandeko bakatira amazambians ebe tukitwamu okubasapota but the opposition is yonse yuli apa alefaita alekwata akandiro said balandeko uko bakatira amazambians said balanda kwa at least shawupapo omuntu position ulanda toke nga nabapali mu president tukamibikira kwa masalari tukakitako tukawanyako ekyaso oko balanda te kulanda tepali eke said balandeko umunabo alebomba alebomba omunabo nangu fintu kirerubana batuyo alebomba
No, thank you very much. Thank you.
What is the manifesto? What is the manifesto? A manifesto, yes, we want to. Very around our president of diaspora. Our name at least Tabalu like African president of Mulwa. Baranda Coco Pastile Salo. If I got to Aika for Tolacta, so no Barena, Kuru Athena H, Bakaravana Vena, or to them Barepokuana H. Bapred member of an H. Bapia don't any H. Stop talking about H.
Thank you, my sister. Thank you. Hello? 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 I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
I can hear you loud and clear on my end. Am I audible enough there?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay. I'll try and go again.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello, Atari.
Yes.
Atari eso. Kulishanyo komuli.
Yo kulifia bwino.
Atari iliashiyaba pandaba. Baprife balondolo so bakwete moto kaija. That's a fact. There is no one above the law. Mamona. So the chapati law yala most select chabanta tawa that means the law is not fair. So the case balondolo so bakwete moto kaija moto kaija. Where chalo so bapere moto kaija. Then there is no problem on that one. But why is he coming at Kintangombe? Kutu abalesa nabantu.
Yeah. No, thank you.
So it's not good to handle the country like that. We need to have ama molo ndama Kristo. If something is wrong, it's wrong. When something is correct, it's correct.
Yeah.
So what is wrong for asking a person how he acquired the property or how he acquired the vehicle? There's no problem on that one.
Yeah.
So wakasukete ama question for we want ama politics out of that matter. The chapa is natural. What is good is good. What is bad is bad. So if we don't know H. Which brand the party H every time? Okay, what's the fish? Okay, about the fish.
No, thank you, my brother. Thank you. Hello? 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 I don't know. I don't know the technology. What is the issue with the technology? Only your line is not coming out. I'm not able to. Can't hear. Hello? Hello?
Hello, Mr. Terry. Good evening.
Good evening.
I'm calling you from Chirundo.
Yes.
Mr. Terry, I like your persona, and I like the way you articulate issues. May God continue granting you wisdom. I just want to appreciate you the way you are tolerant. How I wish I have the heart that you have. I'm learning a lot from you, how you engage people. You know, it is something that you are unique. You're unique. Continue doing a good job. Thank you very much. All the best. God bless you.
Thank you very much, and I ask for your prayers. I ask for your prayers. Thank you. I think kafon kandina kena kala chitakuwa ti kambo kuchita perform at some point kwati kala naka. Okay, hello,
Mr. Tayari Bushani.
Bwino from kwai.
Bwino kulole kumafinga.
Okay. Oh, hello. Hello.
Mr. Tayari, good evening. Even there, I think in about me very home for
That's interesting. Anyway, please go ahead. We can hear you now. Please go ahead. We can hear you now.
I'm interested. Pantu na chirafu ya nshimike akadi ashika mwaka 14 yaba Archbishop. Kuno naba kuno kwali ba Archbishop abakali. Ngefo fine ba Archbishop Banda bali musa. Na bena bari pulling ama politician yabakwe bati. Bari amukubatandalira every day. But decisions don't say to the critical to the every bang Archbishop. My money de. No abantu bari certain what it's like uyu muntu nanguna squatter ba politician ba prime minister bashani. Tabakwete say in anything. My money. Abantu romba kwambo kuvivu kati I think if inafichira kweli. Panondera ndama chechi aba katolika kuno. Bali ko kuya abantu ku chechi.
You see?
Omulando waba Archbishop.
You see?
Mwamon. No tuma skando kefida fine mu chechi andishani. Kai vale imona no ifweni kwa baba katolika. Nasi kwata authority onse muchalo. Mwamon efyo ye. And I can tell you na murusaka na Mozambique karashtika because ama leaders abali Catholic vale mona kwa they are untouchable and they can do anything without question. You understand? That's being short-sighted. As I am talking to you, abasungu kuna bali ko kuya kuchechi ngeko file na mumule mfa discouraged kulina bambi abakala discouraged to say to my issues to reach to go to. Why should I even get up to go to church? So bamunangu bakuli bari pukumuna awe iko bakatolika we have power, we have shani. I don't think that's the right way to go. But Archbishop kutuba wesha mufi omutima no kufuka to say how do I handle this situation? Because in our no politics. Even others, they are also able to throw them politics. My money. So I would advise people to say, don't just follow things because your neighbor said, in any Archbishop, in any none. Use your own, endowments to think, to say, what's the right thing here? We are human beings. We can change anytime. Like you always say, if you see something is not making sense, why should you keep on it? Just because yesterday, you were supporting something, There's always that feeling that will tell you to say, I think this is the right way to do things.
Yeah. No, thank you very much, my brother. Thank you.
Thank you for that.
Hello? 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 Yes, yes.
vatayari ushava vantu vakwata eteji yashara vantu ngava ushona vatamba nokutamba uku kuine chechirachitika kuchombo ushona vamona va-MP avajoine va-MP vavo avafumire ku-Eastern Province pambine kuti wapa variyachiverengo kurajoina murandu wakwe vati navamunyesho ari ebomba ne-MP yachirefuma musidze nomba vena tavarechimona shonse veikalilese nakwa narwara ukurakuperero kunavo wokuti iriachi yava Banda iri straightforward kuyazve vavekusha vaasuka vari vepusha chapwa vawera nako nomba chishupire chinji ero futi nande mitotera sana vatayari kanti kuti mamwe akwata nomba vantu veramituka vantu naifwe mitima isetu akwata indinono kuti turevweke chapo nomba muretukati milavevese tatotera vatayari vose.
Yeah. No, public platforms are always like that. Public platforms are always like that. You know, people will come out differently. Hello? Hello? Oh, Mkwai, please go ahead. Sana nalikuishwa kumafinga
ngetasema amimo murevomba because awo vantu lawyer for lawyer aichivefundi bumulanzi intenirani kuti ashari kudeki pazishoro but lawyer kuti ashari umuntu wamano kuti ashari kudeki kupangisidombo ati amwerera lawyer chekusikundana lawyer vanofundisambire kumitengo.
He was basically saying he was representing Alick Banda. That's why he was saying, you know, at this point in time, don't look at me as a president. I'm a lawyer. He was representing Alick Banda.
One day, lawyers don't take us disqualify from the lawyer. Because como eu precisamos, eu trouxe a cair no mundo da exame. Veja mas que bizarro, lá se não tem que ela, veja vai com essa fama. Because para essa água, de uma prova de tudo em séria, mas deixa tu rolando. Quando aí na água não eu tá com quem xingue. Kusura katika, merece na katika. Naina katika hapo tumtimausu masala bikubona hinga nyumbi osa galina longa
sana it's true
galina longa sipata direct naina la polisi mabdijambi maosha kwa shofu wote wanapata kwa eva mzaki ndio ile kumushi tukimzambia ndio tukara kumushi bati tulimzambia ile kama kwa yombi kusema jaringa bati chufa wila TNG where took us in a paper because this time like on 19 quarter, but only 19 quarter from 25 26. Even the good side, but in this what it is just no but then I take a while that take away the person ninga pasa nani if we're going to go chalinga ngakuti ninga kwenye batiketi UPSD papier stake mimi lepo UPF ya kisa ushauri kufika lakini kwa tuli Zambia please watayo wote anza hapo ndio kuwe kuna tuli Zambia wote na kiji Zambia sometimes baba kakako mambo kwa timu hapo wote tulipata Zambia hapo ndio kushika tukalipa tu matushtushi tatu bakapokuwa kwa sometimes
vafuna kufikirako.
Yeah. No, zikomo. Yeah, well, I think maybe at this point we should end the program. I think we have exhausted ourselves. Today is Wednesday. I'll come back on Friday. I want to thank you people that have been following me on YouTube. I'm really grateful. I want to grow my platform on YouTube. So please subscribe to my channel on YouTube so that you know I can grow my platform there on YouTube as well as on TikTok. Thank you very much, you people who are watching on TikTok. I am grateful. For now, I have to retire. I am tired, and you know, nikumacha kuno, so let me sleep a bit. Thank you very much for following, and thank you very much for your support. Remember, you people, Chawama, as well as Kasama, let's make sure that we win that election with a bang. We are winning it, but let's win it with a bang so that it opens the way into the general elections campaign. Thank you very much. May God bless you, and may God bless Amde. Good night.